Hello, and welcome to the Fifth Edition Folio, presented by the Masters of Futzing About. My name is Anna, and I am the DM for this campaign, which mixes the classic fun of D&D. You got your races, got your classes, got your magic, got your fighting, all that good stuff, in a completely homebrewed setting inspired by the works of Shakespeare. So all of those characters and places and its own weird magic will be mixed in to create a fun adventure. Now, if you haven't read Shakespeare in a hot second, you'll be fine. It's okay. This is very much its own story. But if you have read some stuff, just enjoy those references. And overall, we hope you have fun with us and enjoy as we see what happens and what unfolds in this super nerdy combo of D&D and Shakespeare. Enjoy.
Last we left off, after an odd encounter in the hold with some funny little creatures that seemed to make everybody on the ship drunk and angry. You all fended them off, took a moment to kind of collect yourself, take a short rest. But as you sit on the deck, the wind starts to pick up and the sky is turning dark, and you know that there's a storm coming. Seems to be coming pretty quickly. What do you all decide to do?
Wind's howling.
Suppose we should get below deck. Sailor myself. Can't be much help up here.
Right. DM, do I know where, sorry, it's been like 2 weeks, Florence is?
Last you saw, she was helping people below deck, not in the hold, but in the middle deck.
But she was just downstairs.
Yeah, she was just down.
Okay, then cool. Yeah, I guess let's not get thrown into the ocean.
Okay. So you all make your way down, just below deck, not to the hold, but to the middle deck. Orlop. We're going to go with that. That's what I'm going to call it. And yeah, you're not alone. People have started to kind of crowd in, a little worried. Not everyone's a seafarer by trade. And as you all kind of gather down there, the ship definitely starts to rock. Definitely start to feel that kind of thrashing. The crew kind of seems to be running around, but like busy, focused, doing what they need to do. Below deck, is there anything you want to do? At this point, it's getting to be evening. So about like maybe 5 p.m., 6 p.m.-ish.
Has anyone had anything to eat today?
Some basic
I'll
rations.
ask to the group.
Does
the general group.
I had a drink for breakfast.
Right.
It.
I will cast Goodberry and hand out a berry to each. So not particularly fancy, but
just the one.
Does anybody look particularly beat up from the fight that we had before?
We had a rest, so I'm all good.
Yeah.
You see Alistair like reach up to his mask, and like a small plate of it slides off, so all you see is the mouth, and eat the berry and put the plate back on.
Okay, Mando.
Does it do that on its own, or do you do that?
This is the way.
You just see me. You just see me reach up, take it off,
Okay.
eat, slide it back on.
Yes. It's enough. Sorry, what is my accent? What is who am I?
Who am I? What's going on? It's fine.
Yeah, so it's enough nourishment to last you for the day. But if anyone needs a bit of healing after the fight that we just had, then you can definitely have more.
It's probably also smart to not have a full stomach as we get thrashed about. Speaking of which, could I DM look through my herbalism kit and see if I have any herbs that I could maybe like brew into a tea to help people with nausea if the storm gets real bad?
Sure, yeah. I would say you had some of the kind of like ginger concoction from before, and so I'd say you'd be able to utilize some of the same and brew that up for people and kind
Yeah.
of go around giving people just that look a little.
I just
greener
go
in
up
the
to
gills.
strangers and I just go around to all these strangers and I just hand them little glasses and I just go, drink this.
Can I take out my is a viol the same thing as a violin?
It's it's the alto version, or it's like the middle.
Great.
Yeah.
I take it out and I'm gonna try to soothe people with my music, but I play what is it, God Nearer to Thee that they played on the sinking of Titanic.
Nearer my God to thee.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, it's been an honor playing with
That's
you.
amazing.
Do a performance check for me. Do a performance check.
Okay.
God.
Also, you get 1 hit point from your good berry if you need it.
Aw.
Hey.
16.
All the
16.
nourishment you need. And
You seem to be up. Some people seem to be kind of calmed by it, but also the storm is picking up, and there's like kind of some shaking, and it's something to distract them for sure. And some people kind of appreciate it. Some people seem to still be a little stressed, but overall, they're not sure why the song stresses them out. But something about it for like 1 or 2 people is like.
I'm going up to like the most particularly stressed and just keep offering them the cup and just say, drink it.
What is it?
Drink it.
What is it?
Hey,
Medicine.
means well, just take it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's all right. Thanks. And just kind of rocking nervously, and both looking at you, the person playing, all that going on. Anything else below deck as this storm is kind of starting to pick up and everything?
Does
Are you
everyone
all-
know how to swim?
Yeah.
No.
I just
Don't
had
know
the thought
about
it would be
her.
pretty messed up if this storm, like, wrecked the ship.
Yeah, that would suck a lot. Mm-hmm.
hopefully it won't be that severe.
Go ahead, everyone. Make a perception check for me.
Oh.
Aha.
6.
A 1.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, well.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Hey.
Woo!
For a 25. Natural 20, 25.
Oh, wow. Cool. That was a 10? Okay, cool. Sorry. I was looking at things.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. 1, Fox and Virdis. As people are, going through the storm, kind of rocking, it's starting to pick up a little bit, but you're trying to remain calm and helpful. You notice probably kind of further down, wisps of smoke that seem to be coming up from below. It's very faint, but you clock it. Okay, you go over, and as you get kind of closer to the stairs that lead down into the hull, you notice it seems to be still faint, but it's almost like a thin trail of smoke.
I follow.
Okay, so you all
But
notice...
I tell someone in the group, we're going to check out this smoke.
What?
Smoke.
Smoke! Is the boat on fire? What?
Yeah, we should
As
move
you
now.
say that, a few
Everyone-
people
We should
turn and
move
look.
now.
Panic.
Well,
I'm
what's going
just
on?
asking a question.
What's going? What? Yeah, are we all right?
Nothing-
What's happening?
nothing is
do we need to
happening.
be concerned?
No,
We're
Everything is
probably
fine.
just fine.
I'm gonna go
What
down
is
and
happening?
and see what it is.
Take it from me, there's no reason to be afraid.
Okay.
Unless the boat
The
is on
most
fire.
calming thing coming from Alistair. I feel so soothed.
Okay, so Viridis and Fox, you go down. Are anybody else kind of following? Other people
Oh, yeah.
staying? Okay.
I'm going.
I'll go.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
We all
Everything's
going.
fine. Do.
Everything's fine. Nobody follow us.
No.
Oh, okay. You do see Floor. It's kind of like, I'm sure whatever's going on, they're going to handle it, and we'll be in safe hands as we were earlier. Just everyone stay calm and stay focused and enjoy your lovely tea. So she's kind of there to back you up. So as you all go down into the hull. Again, I would say still Viridis and Fox, you see kind of that thin trail of smoke. You know, this area had been very much rocked by your last encounter here. But it seems to be kind of like trailing kind of further back where past kind of some of the damaged barrels and boxes. So you kind of go that way. What's the order, just so I know?
Maybe I should go up front. I'm just in case.
But can you see the smoke?
Well,
I would
you
say
pointed it out, so now
yeah. Yeah, what's
it's
your
not
point
that
of-
my eyes don't work, it's just that I was facing the other direction earlier.
if you have dark vision too, you can see.
Yeah, I
which-
do.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I
What?
do too.
Oh.
Yeah,
Assuming that-
I'm pretty sure you don't, T, because this keeps coming
I
up with,
don't.
Yeah,
with
you don't.
you and me.
As a
Which is
dragonborn.
so stupid. But it should be okay because I might have something to help.
So we have
is
Alistair
a-
going first, followed by.
If
Viridis?
Alistair heads up first, then I'll hang back a little bit
Okay.
and like look and see if there's any like jugs of water or something nearby in case it's a fire
Okay,
or
I
barrels
will.
of water or something.
Okay, cool. So you're hanging back, Brody. You're hanging back.
I'll go.
Hanging
behind.
back, but keeping an eye because I do have dark vision now.
Cool. All right, so Fox, and then we'll say you're rocking the middle there, Red. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
So, I will say, do an investigation check for me, Viridis, just to see kind of with these barrels and everything what you can kind of
Okay.
clean.
Cool. Investigation.
They're all filled with oil.
That's a big old 5.
A 5. It's a bunch of barrels, bunch of boxes. I'm sure maybe they're labeled. Maybe it's on the other side.
Someone should really label these.
Maybe they're decorative.
Decorative barrels? That's a choice.
As you make your way, Alistair and Fox kind of going forward, you get over kind of near the other end of the boat, so away from the stairs and kind of towards the other side of the ship. And the smoke starts to get a little bit thicker. And then suddenly, pew, 1, 2, 3, little glowing lights start dancing around. And the smoke seems to be almost eking in. You're not quite. Go ahead and do both of you an investigation check, Alistair and Fox.
Oh, 17.
17. Nice.
17.
17. Nice. Okay. With these kind of
You needed
Three
an
lights.
18.
nice. If only you could see. No. With these 3 kind of lights at the end, I will say, Red, you do have like it's a nice kind of dim light, so you can see down here now. You two at the front notice as the smoke is getting thicker and kind of starts to pour in. It seems to be pouring in from the outside. And as these lights appear, coming from this smoke, kind of standing up, you see a faint, almost like a faint, small outline of a humanoid or a creature.
Spear at the ready.
Okay. As it kind of manifests around you all, I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh man.
I say everyone, actually, maybe not Viridis and Brody. I'm going to say y'all are in the back.
Okay.
Thank God.
Do you see any water? I can't see anything.
That would be a
And
16.
none of these barrels are labeled.
Nice.
They should really label them.
19.
19, 16.
I got a
okay.
natural 20, so that's 27.
Wonderful.
Boom, baby.
Nice. Y'all are so cool and awesome.
You can't get us.
I don't know what I don't know what we're dodging, but we're dodging it in style.
So wow.
Basically, as suddenly a kind of poof of ash, like and cinders, just kind of exhale and seems to come out at you and kind of spraying out into a cone. You all kind of like duck and dodge or jump in such a way, parkour up the side of. Basically, Alistair, you do like a fun little like loop-de-loop around.
I do like the like where Batman holds himself between two rafters and I'm up high.
Yes,
Love
exactly. As this kind of smoldering ash goes out, and it kind of starts, it doesn't catch around you, but it does kind of just little brief ignite. I'm gonna have you all roll initiative and then show the map because why not? It's fine.
Dang,
See
Alistair
if it'll
fast
let
today.
me join. Yeah, we're just gonna dive right into stuff. Let's just
All right.
Yes.
Let's go.
Love it, love it, love it.
19. Sorry.
Cool.
Oh, wait.
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Yeah.
Technology, which we might like. We'll edit this part out as I try to link to Zoom on my phone. Great. Okay. So this is red right now. I'll like color it later and we'll figure it out. But right now we'll basically say like Alistair, Fox, red, and then back here are Brody and Virdis. Okay, great. And then now music.
Cool.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, as we switch things up. 'Cause as suddenly this guy does his fun cindery smoke-filled breath in your direction, also popping into play come two more small smoky figures.
I'm on the wrong side of the map.
Oh. Cool. So go ahead and give me your initiatives for, please.
21.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Okay, 21 for Alistair. Fox, what's yours? Or how about this? 20 and above. Great. 20 and above. Oh, yeah, go ahead. And then
Just me.
15 to 20?
19.
19, okay. Okay. 10 to 15?
13.
13.
Oh, great. Wow. Who has the highest dex?
Oh, shoot.
Mine's a 14 dex.
Okay. So like plus 2.
17.
14.
Okay. So we'll have it be red and then go ahead and roll off Brody and Foxer. So just roll a d20 and whoever's highest gets to go first.
Whew. A natural 20.
Ooh.
What a way.
You've already had a 1 and a 20 for the night.
That's
God.
true.
I will roll nothing in between.
Okay. Fox, cool. We'll have this one. And then... Great. Okay, cool. All right. So, Alistair, you're up. You got a guy... 1, 2... Here, I'll make these nice. Honestly, like 10 feet away. Or like 1 square away. Blocking. What you doing?
Wait, I thought I was the ones on
This
go
is,
to the left.
This is you.
Oh, I think you said okay. I was mishearing. Then I'm getting up in there, and I'm a stab one of these guys with my spear.
Okay, you want to go for this guy that's right here, or you want to go over to his friends and kind of get between the two of them?
I do not want to be between the two of them now.
Okay,
But I do want to leave a path for another fighter to get up in here.
okay. So you maybe want to go like this?
Yeah.
Great, wonderful.
Yeah, that'll work.
Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Spear. That's a 20.
A 20 definitely hits.
Okay, so for the spear, I do. Let me throw that everywhere. Kara gave me a dice tray so I wouldn't throw my dice on the ground anymore, and I'm still throwing them on the ground. Okay, so the first attack deals 6 piercing damage,
Okay, cool.
and then I'm gonna martial arts follow up with a spinning elbow.
Okay, cool.
That's not gonna hit though. That's an 8.
Yeah, an 8 misses. But you do
Cool.
a nice 6 points of damage with your spear. Cool. All right, Virdis, you're up next. You're a little ways back here. You're Gimli with the 2 axes.
Brilliant. I love it. Okay, so roughly how far back am I?
So you are from the nearest guy 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, about 40 feet back. 35,
40 feet back.
And I will say, while Douglas is tall, I will say you have eyes at least on one of the guys.
Okay. Cool. For my hang on a second. What is the range on this ability that I've never used before? Cool. For my action, since I'm kind of far back and was distracted by the barrels.
Yes.
Can I just do a perception check of what is going on? What's happening up front? Does it smell like it's on fire? Is it
Sure, do a perception check.
On?
Go for it. As I maybe
Okay.
see if I can move the camera.
Yes.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Yes. Well, then I will say, kind of looking around, and I'll let you do that perception as a bonus, actually. Nothing's on fire from that first kind of like of cinders that seemed to come out. But there were a couple things that looked like they maybe almost caught. So there is kind of like you saw the little glow of cinders, and they kind of dissipated. And looks like kind of more smoke filling up this back end and area. So yeah, that's what you see.
And then there's just a figure that's like appeared and appears to be
like
hostile, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah, kind of a
There are
strange.
2, right?
There are 3 actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, shit. Maybe I should have dodged.
I will say they're small. They're not very big.
All 3 of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Being curious, I'm gonna holler out. I'll like put myself enough forward to where they're like, oh, okay, that's who's speaking. And I'll say, where did you come from? And as a bonus action, because it does have to be a bonus action, I am going to assume my starry form of archer.
Okay, cool. Then we'll say your perception was your action. Yeah, bonus action.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So my my knees will light up, and my feet and my hips and my shoulders and elbows and wrists, and they'll all sort of connect into this sort of like crackle in between and be connected by these points of light, and it will look like an archer. And so I'll be ready for that on my next turn.
Nice, cool. So yeah, so Brody,
Sick.
you see suddenly Viridis taking on that form.
And I'm also shedding light around me. So for anybody who can't see, you can probably now see. It's bright light for 10 feet, and then dim light for an additional 10 feet. So anybody within...
Cool. So yeah, so in this little
That's
vicinity, got full, like, just light of day, everyth's lit up. And we do have a couple little dancing lights over here. So between that, seems like we might be able to see things. Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay. Our first little visitor who got walloped with the spear wasn't too happy about that. And so they are going to try and get you, Alistair.
Come at me.
They will. Oh, I can't minimize when the thing's recording, but that's all right. Here we go. Okay. They will do a claw attack. Does a 16 hit?
It does not.
It does not. Okay, so tries to kind of like claw at you with kind of smoke going everywhere. But you were able to just dodge out of the way. All right, next.
Do they have like bodies, or are they just smoke?
There's a bit of a body, like when your spear kind of it seemed to kind of make
hit
contact.
something.
It hit something, but also the smoke moved at the same time. So whatever this creature is, it's very much influenced and connected
It's like
with.
a Ghostbusters ghost.
Basically, yeah. There's a little bit of like give when you attack it.
Sure. Yeah.
Red, your turn. You're right here.
All right. Are the 3 of them within 15 feet of each other?
They are, yes.
Good. So I'm going to run up, parkour around, run up to them, and then I will use my breath weapon and hit all 3 of them.
Ooh, okay.
Because it's a cone.
Nice.
And that is, they have to make a Constitution save of 12.
Okay. See how the first one does. Okay. A 12, so just made it.
Bollocks.
Natural 20, so the second one made
Boo.
it. Let's see about the third one. A 10, so 1 failed.
Aha! Right. Okay, so that's a total of 7
Okay.
points of cold damage. And
is
so
that-
half of that.
Cool.
Yeah.
So 3 will go to the other 2.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
And that's combat,
Ye-
right? Killed him?
All dead?
Totally.
They're all
yeah,
dead.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
they're
got 'em.
all. You got
One
them.
fell swoop. Thank you.
Just
thank
ice
you.
breath.
I
I will say though, with your ice breath, it does kind of like that corner of the area, and they're kind of smoky ashen form, as it kind of the ice crystals kind of like formulate around them in the air. You do kind of make out their form a little bit more, and they definitely don't seem to like that too much. Seemed a bit perturbed by it. So, nice, Brody, your turn.
Do I have a clear line of sight to these weird things?
I would say if you move up here, I would say if you get a little bit closer, maybe if you get kind of in this neck of the woods, you would. Just because.
Okay, then I'll move over to there like 2 spaces in front of Viridis.
Pardon me. Great.
Yeah. Perfect. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Is there one that everyone has been hitting?
One kind of this guy right here has been getting a little bit more.
Yeah. Let me smack him with an Eldritch Blast.
Do it.
Yeah. Oh boy. That is a 16 to hit.
16 hits. Yeah.
Haha.
Roll that damage.
7 force damage.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh,
That's no
Nice.
fun. Nice.
Do you like do finger guns when you shoot it?
Definitely. And I put him away too.
Cool. All right. Anything else?
That is it for me.
Okay. Nice. All right. Fox, you're here. What you
Yes. Can I see them?
doing? Yeah,
three?
you definitely could. You could see all 3.
Great. Cool. I'm going to bane them.
Ooh. Okay.
Mm.
They have to make wisdom saves. charisma?
It is charisma,
Charisma
save.
saves. Okay. Great.
Nice.
All right. Let's see about the first one. It's a 15. Does that save?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see about a 3. So 1 fails.
No.
And a 4, so 2 of them fail. So 2 of them are baned. Nice.
Which 2?
It would be, if there's any way to mark it, let's find out. It would be this guy. I'll erase this, and this guy. So these 2 in the back,
Cool.
Two back one.
they're
Cool,
baned.
cool.
Okay.
And I'll
And then bonus action, I will inspire Alistair.
nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right.
How you inspire me.
Yeah. How do you? What do you do to inspire?
I very Bob Fosse-esque. I'll just go, everybody wants to be a cat.
Yes.
Alistair's like, I'm not sure I see how that's related to what's happening here, but I feel inspired.
For some reason. Okay, awesome. So it's 2 of these guys' turns. So the first one, who is baned, actually is going to. This guy is going to fly up over here onto this, and is going to do
Hey, get down from there.
kind of scuttle up.
No.
Nope,
Oh.
get down.
Stop it.
Okay. And it is going to do. Actually, it'll go here.
Oh no.
It's going to go for you, Brody, and I'd say you, Red. Yeah. And it's going to do
Wow.
a Cinder Breath attack on you. So go ahead, both of you make dexterity saving throws.
Oh my.
13.
Oh.
Oh, wait. No, not Brody.
18.
I lied. I'm so sorry. This is Fox. You're fine, Brody. Actually, you're out of the way. Fox. What was yours, Red?
18.
18. You're fine.
Red fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah.
What is it,
Fast as
con?
fuck,
Dex.
boy.
18.
18. Great. You're both fine. As smoke kind of fills the air for a second, you feel kind of like the ash kind of burning in your eyes and like cough a little bit, but you're able to kind of wave it away from the I'm sick.
This is an anti-smoking PSA.
Yeah, basically. And then it's friends.
Are they gonna come out of the smoke and offer us a cigarette like this?
Yeah. You're like, hey, you guys
kid,
cool?
you want a cigarette?
Oh yeah, you gotta hold it weird.
Yeah,
With
so you
3
can see
fingers.
that it's a cigarette.
Cool. The other one is then going to claw in. No, it's gonna do a cinder attack too. So Red and Alistair do one more. Sorry.
Okay.
Why me?
Sorry, dear.
I've picked a bit. Oh, it doesn't matter. Because it's a 24.
Oh, even better. Great. Alistair.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Nice. Okay. You both are fine. Again, smoke is kind of filling this area. But I will say that this guy catches. And you have one box that is alight and on fire.
Uh-oh.
Sick.
Should have saved my ice breath.
Okay. So it is now Alistair's turn.
Okay. So the two of them, can I reach them now that they're on those boxes?
You would have to kind of move over and you might be able to get that guy.
Wait,
Could
so
I
are
be
2 of
in
them
a
on
position where I could hit both of them, presumably?
5, 10, 15. You could do an
I have
acrobatics
to, like-
and see if you can kind of get between the two of them.
Yeah, I'll try to acrobatics.
Okay, do an acrobatics check.
That's a 14.
14. Okay. I would say it's smoky. You're like, it's hard to breathe, but you are able to, it's pretty close quarters and you're able to kind of
I
scramble
don't look
up.
cool, but I get
No,
up there.
it's functional, but yeah, you don't look as cool, basically. But you
Okay,
are, yeah,
cool.
you're up there. So what you doing?
Then the one that's injured, I'm going to attack with my spear.
Okay. Oh, and it's baned. They're both baned, so.
Oh. What's 7 plus 6? 12?
13.
13.
13 hits.
Sweet. So that's 11 piercing damage.
11
Nice.
piercing damage. Ow. Okay.
And then I'm going to, despite the smoke, despite all of the burning in my lungs, I focus my breathing and I channel my ki into my fists and I go for a flurry of blows.
Ooh, okay. So you're focusing on
Um,
just one, or are you going to try and do both?
We'll see.
Okay.
First one is 16 to hit,
16 hits.
and that's 6 more damage.
Okay.
Is he still up?
Yep.
Then, yeah,
Oof.
another one on him.
Okay.
That's a 23 to hit.
Okay, that's a 23. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that's 8 more bludgeoning damage as I like stab this one,
Mm-hmm.
and then I sort of like hit the back of the wall of the ship with my spear and let it get sort of stuck in, and I just sort of open palm like pop, pop, like square into where its nose should
Yeah,
be,
it kind of has like
and
a
try
kind
to
of,
break the bone of the nose into its brain, but there's no
Nice.
nose there.
yeah, basically your hands kind of pop and go through, and as you do, kind of you hit the first time and kind of like all the smoke kind of moves around, and then you hit a second time, and then suddenly a burst of smoke as this one is gone. However, this is a giant thing of smoke and no one can see Alistair.
Sick.
So it is heavily obscured.
Can we just say that like part of that like bam bam into the nose, the second one I like grab what would have been its head and smash it into the wall.
Sure, you go to do that and then
Yeah.
like a puff of smoke.
And then I'm like sitting there, I'm like, oh, I bet that looked so cool, and then I realized no one could see
No
it.
one
I'm
could
like,
see it. Okay, so
That's my turn.
Viridis, you're up, and I would say you can maybe barely have eyes on, well, one of these little guys. Well, no, you're back here. Yeah, you just see a big old puff of smoke, and that's all you can see.
And that's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
If I
yeah.
get any closer, will I be able to see anything more?
If you, excuse me, pardon me, 5, 10, 15, 20. It's really heavily obscured around here, but you could have eyes on this guy with 25 movement for sure. If you want to be in melee,
Okay.
you can, or if you want to stay back a little bit. You can do that.
Oof. Okay. I don't want to move that far up.
Okay.
Actually.
I would say here, if you and Brody are just going, excuse me, you can probably from here also see this guy.
They're dancing.
They're dancing. But yeah, you guys are 5, 10. You're like, he's 15 away from you.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast my luminous arrow
Ooh, okay.
at one of them, which is how do I know? That's an attack roll for me, and it says what the damage is, but it doesn't say how to roll that. So, are there any modifiers or anything? Shoot, sorry, I didn't realize that.
Figuring things out.
Dun 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 dun.
So we've taken 2 of them out already?
You've taken one of them out.
Is it just a straight D20?
I don't think we've found the third one.
Okay, it's a ranged spell attack. So do I just add my
You would add your spellcasting
spell
modifier.
attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okie dokie. All right, that's an 18 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so it will take. Let's see. It will take 9 radiant damage.
Ooh, nice.
And then
Go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead.
No, after that's my bonus action.
Okay.
So then after that, I want to look around again and like try to see if there's any water in here or
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Do
to deal with the fire.
a perception check, and as you do that, a like burst of radiant, like star kind of like energy and light streaks through. It's kind of vaguely illuminates it, but more like fog. It just seems Alistair is very much, you cannot see him. As this guy pops away, but also there's kind of a nice thick cloud of smoke now kind of surrounding you, Red. But looks like you're out of him. It is difficult to see.
19,
Perception for you.
23.
23. As you're kind of like looking around, you notice kind of like creeping in on the sides over here and over here, almost like a white. If this was like kind of like a dark gray kind of smoke, you see kind of like a white kind of strange mist coming forth.
Right. I think there might be more of them, I say.
Cool.
But no water.
But and you're looking for water specifically.
Yeah.
I would say that these little barrels here seem to have some water. You
Cool.
realize the
Okay.
label was on the other side.
Found it. Sheesh. Cool.
Okay, cool. As this all happens, I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Ooh.
13.
13.
Same.
13. Okay.
21.
21.
A 4.
4.
Low dex.
14.
Okay. The boat rocks really hard.
Ooh.
And everyone, for the most part, you're able to kind of like keep your bearings, except for you, Brody. You kind of like fall into, and you are not prone. Oh no. That's you. So sad. Just hanging out backwards. Cool. All right. Red, it is now your turn.
Oh, good. Cool. I need to get that fuck out of here so I can see things. Did I hear Veritas say I think there might be more of them?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she's 10 feet away from you. You definitely heard her.
Cool. Then I will wander toward her first.
Cool.
And see if I can see what the fuck she's talking about.
Yeah, so I would say you clock, we'll just go ahead and have them make their fun little thing. So here,
Oh boy.
and here.
What, 3?
3.
Oh.
Kind of a white steam starts to materialize, and you see one little figure kind of stand up in front of you, materialize in front of you. and it just kind of gives you a weird grin that also kind of seems to smoke and float. But you got eyes on one.
How the fuck are all these things on this fucking boat? And I'll hit it with my morning star.
Go for it.
24.
That definitely hits. I see you're good at fighting.
Whatever gave you that idea.
You know, I'm just piecing it together.
Yeah, you know. Oh, that would be 12 points
Ow.
of piercing damage.
Nice. Ow, ow. As you go into it. Any movement? Are you gonna...
No, I'll hang out with him.
Okay, cool.
Ah!
All right, Brody.
I'll do it again.
Watch me.
So, is there? I'm the one that's knocked down.
Yeah.
All right. So there's not one directly next to me right now, or
is
there
one-
is in the corner
yeah,
there.
in the corner here.
Is he gonna smack me when I stand up?
No. If you try to move away, if you try to get
Okay.
back, yes. But if you just stand up, no.
All right. I'm going to stand up.
You did it.
Woo! I am up. I've done it. Shoot.
Make an acrobatics check.
And he's back down. No.
All right. I'm gonna take the chance and take a few steps back. I'm gonna move back like 3 squares.
All right. 1, 2, right here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's another one right next to you there.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, yep. They're so tiny.
They are kind
Oh,
of
boy,
tiny.
There's
and
nowhere.
small.
There's nowhere safe for me to be.
Yeah. I will say it gets an opportunity attack as you go at it, so it will try to make a claw attack on you.
All right. That's fine.
19 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. As you back away,
yeah.
and we'll say you back away.
You've got like 20 health, right?
Let's go there. Yeah.
Right here? Yeah. Okay, as you
Yeah.
back away and it slashes into you, you take 2 points of slashing damage, and then it kind of stings and burns a little as you take 1 point of fire damage additionally.
Ooh.
But you backed up a little bit.
When it does that, I would like to use my reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke on it.
Ooh, okay.
It has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Great.
I don't know if it's gonna do it.
It's a 17.
Well, it still takes half.
Nice. That's
So it's going to take, if half is 3 fire damage, if it can take fire.
okay. As you do your hellish rebuke, and the kind of like the fire kind of whips around it, you notice that it just kind of seems to grin a little bit more, and it doesn't seem to be affected by the fire.
Mm.
Can I also cast Eldritch Blast on this turn?
Yes, you can because it is your turn.
Great.
Yes.
Great. I would like to cast Eldritch Blast on it.
Do it.
It's done. It's done. Pissed me off now. 14.
14. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, 13 force damage.
Ow. Okay.
Yeah.
As you kind of angrily fire your kind of dark green eldritch blast at it, it feels that kind of like dark energy kind of course through its body and kind of goes from the inside out, and it dies, but it also bursts. And so I'm going to need Brody and Viridis to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Brody backed up.
Oh, not Brody.
Is
Shit,
that
why do I
me?
keep saying that? Fox. Oh my god, I know your names. I know your name's Fox Rose, right? I clearly just, I don't know. I'm just going crazy.
Don't worry, I'm here to rules lawyer the whole game.
Thanks.
Okay.
By rules lawyer, you mean just say the right character's name?
Did you say con?
No, Dex.
Dex.
Yeah, Dex for Viridis and for Fox.
Whichever's higher for you.
7.
7, okay.
8.
8. Great. Oh, hold on a second. Wrong die. Ooh, this one.
And that was my higher one.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled horribly. You both take 1 point of fire damage. So boo, but fun for you. Okay, cool. Brody, anything else? You good?
That is it for me.
Okay, great. Let's see. Sorry, as I move the screen. Okay, so this little guy is gonna fly over here.
Ah, ah. No.
Yeah. Over here.
What?
You see what we did with the last ones who flew?
And
Don't think I can't get over there.
it's gonna kind of make a strange kind of swirling motion around itself, and it suddenly, if you look at it, it kind of seems like it's moving and shaking and shifting, like even more.
It's gonna explode.
You don't know, but it does do that. And then it starts digging into one of the crates over here and just clawing into it and starting to.
Oh my god, it's full of gunpowder.
I mean, maybe. No, that's
Why
all
do they have so much gunpowder on this ship?
Why is it all down here? And as it claws into it, I will say that this is a light with fire.
Yikes. Sick.
Oh god.
All right, Fox, your turn.
Okay. I probably should have looked this up. What does it mean for a creature to become frightened of me with pipes of haunting?
So it just means it has to make a save to see if it's frightened of you, and then if it's frightened of you, it won't, basically has disadvantage when you are usually in line of sight, ability checks and attack rolls, when the source of its fear, when it can see it. And then it might say in your thing if it uses its movement to get away from you, but it won't move closer to you. It can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear, which would be you.
I don't have that information on here.
For your pipes
Yeah.
of haunting.
I'll just use it next time. Who can I see?
So right now you can see
Who was
red
in smoke,
and,
yeah.
it's all back here is just full of smoke. If you were to
Okay.
kind of like, oh, look at my peripheral vision, you can see your friends and you can kind of see the steam kind of coming up over here. So it's a weird mix of black smoke and white smoke kind of all happening.
Okay, so I can't really see anything.
I mean, I'd say you have eyes on
That
these guys, and this also was on fire, so that caught your attention.
Oh, okay.
This is all a smoky mess back here.
Okay. Well, then these two new boys,
Mhm.
I'll bane them.
Great. As they make their charisma throws, let's see how they do. A 13 for the one that's on the boxes.
He makes it.
Okay. We'll see about and a 14, so they both make it. Sorry, Bane.
And then I'm gonna inspire Viridis.
Viridis, what do you do to inspire her?
Thanks.
Where is she?
She's right next to you. You turn and it's like, oh, hey.
I turn to her and I go, cookies and cream in my soup is yummy today to eat.
It's beautiful and strange.
And you just, my heart feels warm.
Does anyone understand what any of his songs are about? I never understand what any of his songs are about.
I'm so confused. Like,
All right.
But so inspired.
But so inspiring, nevertheless. Strangely, for some reason. So, Alistair, you are in with the smoky monster. And it's going to do a claw attack against you.
Wait, which one's next to me?
This guy right here.
Oh, he blended in.
He did,
Okay,
I'm
cool.
sorry.
Yeah, come at me, bro.
Yeah,
Come
he
at
will.
Me.
Yeah, he will. With a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And you take 5 points of slashing damage
Okay.
as it goes into you.
I'm immune to slashing damage.
Is that true? Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow. Aren't you special?
yeah. He shared that with me on our first day of
Oh,
friendship.
wow.
No,
Okay.
It's really it's cool.
It was a short rest conversation.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Well, then you also get smoke damage.
Oh shit! My weakness.
Your weakness. Your one.
My weakness.
I have asthma.
Exactly. Cool. So that it does that, and then this guy's exploded, so he's not gonna have a turn. But Alistair, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna smack the guy who hit me with my spear.
Do it.
24.
That definitely hits.
8 piercing damage.
Ow.
And follow up with a roundhouse kick.
Haha.
16.
16. That hits, yes.
And that's 6 more bludgeoning.
Ow.
Um,
With all the
And
smoke,
I'll-
it's like the whatever form is there is gradually seems to kind of be like falling apart and dissipating.
I will save my other key point, but I will call out, I've got this one, put out any fires.
Oh, there is a fire next to you. There it is. Look at this fire.
Well, then that makes what I said even more appropriate.
Yes. As you say it, it's a poof of fire. It comes to light even more.
Alistair is deeply grateful that the mask means that his eyebrows didn't just get burnt off.
Nice. All right. This little steamy guy is gonna 5, 10, fly up 15, and is going to, it'll exhale some scalding steam and get you guys.
Ooh.
So that's Viridis, Fox, and Red. Go ahead and make dex saving throws.
9.
Oh, it's only a 10.
Okay, 10,
25.
Yes.
25,
16.
16. All right, you all save, but you will take a little bit of half damage.
Sorry, I can't add. That's a 23.
Oh, I rolled a 1? Well,
Now
you don't get
fail.
any damage.
Ha
What's half a 1? A half a point. No, I'm not even gonna. It's dumb. If I'm rolling that badly, it doesn't count. Actually, the steam goes out and it kind of clears the smoke, and it's also kind of like a nice, ooh, to your face, like being in a sauna.
Nice
Your
sauna.
pores open up a little bit, kind of like some toxins are released.
We glow
And then-
Alistair's in the smoke, and he's like, oh, guys, we should really hit a sauna after this.
That sounds like a great idea.
Viridis, it is now your turn.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action
Okay.
to shoot another radiant arrow at the one that just did the steam attack.
Okay, is that a ranged attack? Because it's technically in melee with you.
Oh, it is ranged.
You
Dang
do
it.
have this
Can I
guy
shoot at
back
the other
here,
one?
though. So
Cool. I'll do that.
great, go for that guy.
That's a 15 to hit.
15 definitely hits.
Sweet. Then it
Oh
would
wait,
be-
do it at disadvantage though because it casts blur on itself.
Oh.
It wasn't gonna
okay.
explode.
Okay.
I thought it was vibrating to build up heat,
Yeah.
and it was gonna just
Yeah.
we were just gonna lose the ship.
So that's a
No.
12 to hit.
12, it still hits.
Oh, sweet.
It tried, but it's just still a little.
Boom.
It's there's so much stuff, but your radiant light is kind of casting and giving you focus. So roll that damage.
So that'll be 5 points of radiant damage.
Nice. Cool.
And then for my action, I'm gonna try to grab one of them barrels
Uh-huh.
and huck it on that fire there by Alistair.
Great. All right. Go ahead and we'll say you grab one of these barrels. Go over here. It will get an attack of opportunity if you move away.
Okay, that's
If
okay.
you're cool with that. Okay, cool. So we'll see if it can slash you with its little claws. Does a 12 hit?
No, 12 misses.
All right, it slashes out at you, but you're able to kind of duck out of the way, grab a barrel. Go ahead. Sorry, all the checks. Do an athletics check for me.
Okay.
Or yeah, athletics check.
How strong are you?
Mm-hmm.
And how much is Bardic Inspiration? Is it a D8?
D6, I think, at this point.
D6?
At this
D6.
level, it would be a D6.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, and you asked for athletics?
Yes.
Yikes. I'm gonna use that bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
Six.
That's a 8.
8. You grab the barrel and you go, ugh, and it kind of flops over and you were able to roll it, but you're like trying to pry open the little top of it and you're kind of struggling. And I would say at this point you're not able to like get enough water kind of coming out. It splashes a little bit, but not enough to totally put this fire out.
Okay.
But you do almost have water there. You made some progress.
Little help!
All right, everyone make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh no.
Oh no, natural 1.
Oh no.
Oh, oh no.
Oh, no.
12.
12, okay.
Now, if I were to like burn my inspiration, could I get my score high enough even with a natural 1, or is a natural 1 a fail?
It's a fail.
Okay.
Okay, so we got a natural 1. Brody, yours was, you said a 12?
12, yeah.
Great. Others?
11.
11. 5.
16.
Okay, everybody except for Red. You feel, and
Suckers.
I would say, Alistair, as you kind of like, you hit your head a little bit, and you get a point of damage as you fall.
I just think to myself, I am the shittiest monk.
Oh,
Oh no,
no.
I fell. Oh gosh, oh goodness.
Oh,
As
no.
the ship violently goes to and fro, and you kind of start hearing a big roll of thunder, and you know that the storm is getting more and more fierce and intense outside. Red, it is now your turn. You're the only one standing up.
I'm still standing.
You're feeling like a true survivor.
Aha! I will
Looking
survive. All right. Okay. So, the one that I hit last time, is he still around?
No. I'm gonna say.
Great.
You got a bunch of smoke and fire over
Cool.
here that you can't really see anything. But you got one steamy guy here, and then another one back here lighting some fires.
Lights of fires. I feel like I should go and stop that nonsense. No more fires. So I'm gonna run over to the other guy.
To this guy back here.
Can I get there? Yeah, can I
5,
get there?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's your movement? 30?
Yeah. That's fine. Let's go 20 feet. And I'll pull out my crossbow and I will shoot the fiery one
Do it.
with my crossbow.
Do it.
Or I super won't, because that was a natural 1.
Okay. You go and you like kind of hunker down and fire, but right as you do, the boat kind of like shifts again and you catch yourself. You don't fall, but your just crossbow bolt just goes bing, kind of off its mark. Anything else you want to do? Any bonus action? Any movement?
Yeah. Bonus action, Blood Curse of Binding on the fiery one.
Okay.
So that will be strength saving throw of 12.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
Boo.
Ooh.
Nothing
They're good
happens.
against your
I
saves.
just
They're
feel
bad
like
at
a
dealing
fool.
damage. That's good.
Ah.
Hey, I've taken
And
some
then
damage.
I stand there very frustrated that nothing works.
Fair enough. Brody,
Fuck.
and I actually do mean you, Evan. You're prone. You're on the ground again.
It's right there.
That's you. Red just steps over you to try and fire a crossbow.
Like,
I will
right.
get up and squeeze past Red in between the barrel there, and I want to get in that little corner there.
Right here?
The other way.
This way. Okay. The guy will get...
No.
Nope.
Past whoever that is right there. Yeah,
So you want to go here?
past them. But to the other side.
This side.
there.
We got there.
Yeah.
The little guy will make an opportunity attack against you.
Let him try.
All right. A natural 20.
Alrighty.
Evan is immune to natural 20s.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
It's right.
slashing.
It's right there.
Yeah.
It's a racial ability.
It's
Yeah.
a racial ability. Great. Cool. All right. So you take 10 points, 5 slashing, 5 of fire as it claws into you.
You still up?
I'm up, but barely. I don't look so good.
Uh-oh.
God.
As you kind of
I don't feel so good.
everything kind of searing
I
into
don't
you.
feel so good,
and
Mr.
I will
Stark.
say,
No!
as it goes with you, it doesn't light too much, but it will kind of start to catch the little barrel that it's standing on. It's a small fire, but just enough of like catching the edge there.
Oh my goodness. Well, I am going to, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Eldritch Blast, the one by himself
It's...
over by the fire. Yeah, that one.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
Oh boy. 14.
14 hits.
That is 9 force damage.
Ow. That's not fun for that guy. Anything else?
That's it. And yeah, pray to whatever god I believe.
Great. Okay.
Can I interest you in Il Mater?
You hear a voice from the smoke. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's see if it can maintain its blur. I should have done that. Hold on, because it got hit twice. Okay. Actually, 5. Well, technically, you should 5. I'm gonna give it to you. Because it's fine. You're good. Okay, we're all good. We're all golden. We're grand. Okay. So this little guy is gonna pop over here and do a claw attack against another thing. I'm gonna say he hits it.
Stop setting fire to my ship!
And steam. It's getting really like, first it was smoky, now it's getting like you're in a sauna, but it's also with the smoke.
Oh, no.
It's a lot.
Ugh.
It's hard to breathe in here. It's getting a little rough, you guys. Cool. Fox,
Aw.
your turn. You are on the ground.
Cool. I stand up.
All right, that's half your movement.
I am going to healing word Brody. I can see him, right?
Nice.
Do I
Yeah,
need-
you have eyes on him.
Please, 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 please. Nice. 7 points.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
Pretty legit.
And then I will give my last inspiration to Red. And I'm gonna just go, it's getting hot in here.
So take off. One of the little steam guys says in a language, the
This
same
is all
beat in a
like-
language
this is-
you
it's
don't
all-
understand.
My cloak offers magical protection. I'm keeping it on.
I'm wearing entirely like 100% genuine leather, so I just might do that. It's very hot now.
Nice. All right. Smokey McGee, that's still standing over here. It's going to. You're prone.
Ignore me.
Yeah.
It's going to ignore me.
Yeah, okay. It's going to claw attack you at advantage.
No.
Yes.
I'm immune to advantage.
All right. Well, that first roll's terrible. Oh, okay. Let's see about that one. A dirty 20.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Ooh.
You get 4
Music.
points of slashing damage
Ow.
as it claws into you. And then, yeah, it'll just stay there. Suddenly there's a strange circus going on.
Yeah.
But it's great. As it spins, it claws into you and kind of does a fun little spin move. Very proud of itself. But Alistair, it is now your turn.
I'll show you a spin move, and I'm gonna like slash it. Like my getting up motion is like a whole like break dance as I like pop up onto my feet and stab down with my spear.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my bardic inspiration for that. Thank the Lord. So that's gonna make it a 14.
14 hits. Yeah, go ahead, deal damage.
I rolled a natural 2, so thank you for the inspiration,
Yeah.
Fox Rose. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's 11 piercing damage.
Nice. How do you want to take this little guy out?
I like I said, I do like a sort of like I mimic its spin move with my legs as I like kick up and then stab down with the spear and just sort of pierce it into the box.
Nice. You kind of pierce it into the box and then a big cloud of smoke fills the area. It is real smoky back here. And it is starting to like go out from this little area to more basically Viridis where you fell down. Now it's just smoke. Your vision is obscured. It's very difficult to see.
Do I see that barrel of water, or can I see anything?
I'd say you'd have to move away from your current position to see
Okay,
it.
so I'm gonna move.
I'm still glowing, by
That's
the way.
true.
I don't know if
You
that
see a
helps,
glowy
but
light.
I'm like, I'm emanating.
Okay, then I'll move
I'm beaming.
I'll move 10 towards Viridis, but I want to be going forward.
10. Okay. You'd have to go through the fire. Well, you could he got out of the way. What am I doing? Yeah, so you could go 10 to over here to her.
What if I like
You want to jump over the
leapt
fire?
through the? I want to leap through the fire.
Okay. Go ahead and do an acrobatics check. It might be a little harder DC what with the flames.
I like
now.
sort of like bundle up the cloak and just woof through it.
Okay.
Acrobatics, hell yeah, girl. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right.
Boom.
You wrap yourself up and kind of like leap off and through. Kind of. It's like a fire. I don't know. It's a fire cape thing.
Yeah.
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 And kind of land next to Viridis, who's on the ground. Kind of like you look up Viridis, and suddenly a billow of like a cloak.
I would like to raise my leg up and with my bonus action martial arts kick down and try to smash this barrel.
Do it.
And get some of this water down.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
That's a 14.
14. I'm going to say that'll definitely do it for the barrel. So
Okay.
as you chop into it, it splits and some water starts to go. Viridis, you get a little soggy and smoky, but the fire does start to dissipate. It'll probably in the next round will be out.
Sweet. Then I'm
Okay.
going to use the rest of my movement to run towards the one in front of me there.
Okay, so you use 10 and then so another 20.
Yeah, so I'll get there.
Cool. Great. Awesome. All right. Steamy McGee. Oh, that's the one that you just faced. It is going to try and claw you. Oh, hold on. Let's see if it gets its stuff.
Claw
back.
me, coward.
It doesn't. That's a 12. So that'll miss.
That doesn't hit.
Indeed. As you arrive, really cool, kind of swipes at you, but to no avail.
But I keep doing all these cool things and then realize how smoky it is and no one can see it.
Yeah. Also, your
I'm
mask,
gl-
'cause you can't,
they
you
can
haven't
see,
seen it,
like,
but your mask is also,
silhouettes.
everybody's very much chimney sweep energy right now.
Oh, hell yeah. So you're telling me that my mask is now pure black?
Yeah.
As if I'm not going to vibe with that?
Yeah, exactly. You're just kind of a strange outline moving through the smoke. Viridis, you are prone and on the ground. But suddenly water, you're a little less chimney sweepy given the water that just went through.
Cool. So I'll, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'll stand up.
Hey.
And does it need any more, like, am I like, cool, this fire's handled, or does it still need some oomph to get it?
I would
away?
say you need to give it one more oomph.
Okay, cool.
I'll let you
I'll
do
give it
action
an
or
oomph.
bonus action. Great. All right. So at
Okay,
this
that'll be
point,
my
fire is out
Yeah.
over here. That's nice.
cool. And then I will huck another radiant arrow at the. Can I do it? We have both of the steamy guys left, right?
Yeah, so you got this guy right here who Alistair's blocking, so its AC would probably go up a little bit. This guy right
Okay.
here, though, is clear if you just move over.
Okay, cool. I'll do
You got
that,
eyes on that one.
and huck an arrow at him.
Do it. At disadvantage, though,
Uh,
because of Blur.
Oh man. So let's let's see. That's an 11 to hit.
11 hits.
Ooh.
Wow, sweet.
Hmm.
Awesome. And I already forgot what die it is.
Did you say 8?
I'm like, I'm gonna remember this, and then I forgot. It's a 8. There we go. So that's a 4 radiant damage.
Nice. As radiant light streaks through. All right. All right. One more time, everybody, make a dexterity saving throw.
No,
It's
not
getting
one.
real rough. It's getting real
Nat
shallow.
one again!
A nat one
I
again.
got a 1.
Oh no! It's getting
How did I get another 1?
I've rolled so many 1s.
I'm the worst monk.
You fall.
This
I
is
got a
pretty par for
7.
the course for Warlock.
You fall.
15.
You also fall.
Wow.
I got a dirty 20, baby.
You're able to stand up.
Oh my god.
I should become a
You're just
sleuth,
like-
I'm so good at this.
You got that core strength, baby. You know, you locked in. That balance
that's a
is
deep
good.
horse sting.
Not that others don't have core strength, but for some reason you
Alistair is
do.
pure
Bless
core
him.
strength, and he just cannot make these saves.
He also has asthma, as we've decided. So, you know, suddenly, a lot of work, a lot of fire damage. Okay, cool. For my 2,
That's true.
yeah, for my 2 nat ones, you all go down. All right, yeah. So y'all go down, and this ship is a rocket. Don't come a knocking. It's getting real rough, and I will say, water actually kind of starts to leak on. For those that are on the floor, you kind of feel water. Beardus, you're not sure if it's just
boy.
from around, but it seems for the others, it's like, oh, that's not just from that barrel of water that seemed to go through. It might be coming from elsewhere. All right, Red, you're up.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. As the one that I tried to hit earlier, is he still hanging out over there?
This guy right here.
Yes.
he's
Yeah.
still hanging out.
All right. I'm fed up with this in the dark shit and long range. So I'm gonna put away my crossbow, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this almost like slow walk. I'm the only one that's still standing again, so I'm gonna do this like slow walk and hit my morning star against my other hand,
Uh-huh.
and imbue it with Crimson Right
Mhm.
as a bonus action.
Nice.
So that means that I take 4 points of piercing damage, but if this attack lands, it will deal 1d4 damage extra.
Nice.
Um,
Cool. So you're walking up with your morning star.
just like, you motherfucker, you're gonna get it, and I'm gonna just wind it up and try to smack him.
Great. Real quick, before you roll that, just roll an athletics check as you're getting onto the, you gotta kind of like climb onto some of these boxes to
yes.
get to it.
Good. Okay, athletics. 19.
19,
Nice.
you're fine.
Pete's
Just
rolling hot tonight.
Yeah.
all right. Oh, and it's
On
blur
top-
dissipate. So as you get closer, that movement and that vibrating, it starts to still, and it's just kind of steam happening. So yeah, go ahead and roll your attack.
Good. All right. That was not in my box. I'm gonna use my inspiration. Well, is it 11 hits, right?
It does.
Yeah, inspiration.
Yes. Great. So that means that it's one of these. That would be 11 plus 13 points of damage.
Ow. Describe how that Crimson Right works with this attack too, if you would.
Oh, yeah. So, what I imagine the blood gets like sucked into the metal,
Mhm.
the spikes, and then the blood the blood splatter that will occur in any sort of regular attack is like tripled.
Ooh.
As it just gets as I wallop it.
Nice.
And I would love it if it also like kind of glowed.
Ooh.
Because that's spooky.
Yeah. So kind of like there's kind of like a soft like reddish kind of orange light kind of infuse it as you go and you hit it, and it kind of suddenly you find purchase, and this creature seems to be basically made out of steam, but you notice like water kind of flies everywhere, and I actually need you to make a dexterity saving throw as this guy bursts from your hit.
Oh man. Oh. 24.
24.
He cannot roll below a 20 on
Nice.
his dex save.
All right. Also,
Not
I will
once.
say that as you do that hit and it explodes, you notice in its claw it was kind of grabbing on to something in the smoldering box around it, but it dissipated. You clock that.
Okay.
So, Brody, it's now your turn.
Great.
Hey, bud.
I texted you.
Oh,
I think.
well, my phone is currently used, so if you want to
Ah,
message
okay.
me, that would be even better. Sorry.
It's not a huge deal. Secrets are no fun. It's not a huge deal.
Okay.
So, I would like to telepathically communicate with, I guess if the one that I was shooting at is still standing.
This guy?
This
guy.
the little solo guy further down.
That guy's gone. That just got hit by red.
Okay. Oh, that's red.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Sorry, that's right over
Was
here.
there one still up?
There is one up over here, so like 15 away.
Do they understand language in any way? Any language?
Seemingly. Potentially.
Okay. I would like to attempt a telepathic link. It only needs to understand a language.
Okay.
And I would like to ask them if they were sent by anyone.
Okay, cool.
Because this is the second occurrence in like a day.
Yeah. So as you kind of communicate
In
that
like an hour.
Yeah.
What's going on in the ship? As you kind of communicate that, a little cat noise happens. No.
Forest cat.
Oh no, forest cat.
Throw my spear.
This little kind of steamy guy kind of like looks over to you, kind of cocks its head, and it's weird because you almost hear this kind of strange primordial language first, but then the thoughts seem to form and swell, and you hear, yes, we were sent for vengeance.
Vengeance on who?
And then it just kind of laughs and kind of goes,
Guys, I think
I can't tell you.
these guys were the victims of a boat accident.
They
must have,
hate
like,
boats.
This boat ran over their mom.
That's what it was. They were just happy little waves, little sea spray. Suddenly a boat cuts through them.
Fine. If you don't want to cooperate, Eldritch Blast.
Fair enough.
The tried and true. Oh well, that's a 12. So
Oh
that
yeah,
hits,
that'll
right?
hit. Yep.
Nice.
Hey, you'll also notice that my Eldritch Blasts are a little more intense than they were an hour or so ago.
Ooh. Noted.
Oh.
Extra vibrant,
Yes.
extra fearsome.
Yes. 14 max damage. 14 force
Ooh,
damage.
nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Yes.
That guy hadn't been hit yet. That's handy.
Aha.
You'll notice
Take
that my
that.
dex saves are a little more intense than.
And then I would like. No, I'll stay where I am because the other way is the fire. So I'll just stay right there.
Okay, cool. Steamy Bee's gone. So,
Kitty.
Fox, it's your turn.
That's a tiny one on top of the barrels, or I stand
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, you stood up. That
Um, 5. You said, and standing up uses half of my movement.
one. It does.
Can I get over there in 15? 5.
Yeah, 5, 10. Yeah, totally.
Great.
Just step over Alistair a little.
just walk over my body.
Excuse me.
I'm not contributing anyway.
I'm just like straddling you one leg on either side of you. Excuse me.
Alistair's repressing his bisexual urges.
I take out my rapier
Mm-hmm.
and I swipe at
It's got a sword. Great. Swipe at it.
19.
That definitely hits.
4 points of damage.
Nice. That's a solid hit.
And then I'm done.
Great. Lovely. That guy's down. Alistair, it's your turn.
I once again stand up. And feeling the need to redeem myself, I go all in. I stab with my spear. That's a natural 2.
Oh no.
So I miss.
What's your
take
what's your total even with additions and stuff?
8.
Okay, yeah, misses. Okay, I was double checking math.
So I take an angry deep breath and I focus as hard as I can and I go for another flurry of blows.
Do it.
I'm gonna switch die. That's a 13,
That hits.
and the second is a 10.
10 just hits.
10 hits?
Yeah.
We found it.
You did.
Hey,
I'm getting lower.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright, good.
I'm out of key.
Not Nate.
I'm tired.
But
So that's gonna be math. It's gonna be a total of 15 bludgeoning damage.
15.
As I just-
Oof.
I do spinning elbows and I smack it with one elbow and then I smack it with the other elbow.
Nice. How do you want to take this guy out as you do that? You do your
I'm
hit any other flare.
embarrassed. I'm blushing beneath the mask. I fell down twice. I keep missing and I just if there's like an instruction manual on how to do the spinning elbows technique, this is the picture they use. It's just like overly perfect,
Right.
You know?
Just more about
it's just
form
very-
and exactly.
Exactly. It's very clean. Bap, and there's like almost a hesitation of like, and then you go like this, and then you go like that.
Nice. Awesome. As it bursts into steam, I need Alistair and Fox to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God it's not another natural one. 17.
17, okay.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Boom.
So you all just take 3 points of fire damage as it explodes. And with that, there are no more enemies currently present. However, the ship is rocking, kind of flowing. You do have some fires here. So what y'all want to do?
I will,
I am an ice dragon and there are things on fire around me. Help!
right. There's water over here. I say, and I'll grab a barrel and
Help
try
me!
to roll it over there. And
Great. One more athletics check
Cool.
for me,
Fire!
lady.
Right here!
cool.
Ah,
Somebody else grab one.
I don't like fire!
I shouldn't touch them if they're athletic check.
Yeah, this is 7.
I will.
Someone
I'll
could help
grab a
you, maybe.
barrel. I'll grab a barrel.
Great.
Me?
Athletics, you said?
Yeah.
I got a
I
4.
mean, we're surrounded by.
Yeah,
That's true. As it's starting to like
That's how it
leak in.
works.
Yeah, totally.
I
Okay.
Try
I
to
will
grab
say-
a barrel, but I rolled a 5.
Okay.
You
Alistair,
can help me. It's a
I was gonna
collective
say the two of you are able to like roll it down the deck, get up and like roll. We put that little fire out over here.
I'm decently strong. I just
Yeah.
didn't roll great.
No. You're also able. So between the two of them pushing one barrel, and then Alistair, you're also doing.
You guys
your
got
bit.
it. You're doing
And
great.
then being encouraged. Yeah, you're able, I would say, to put out the flames. As you are doing that, though, you hear kind of coming down the little stairway, you hear Florence's voice as, again, the ship starts to violently move. I want one more time, everybody, make that dexterity saving throw.
Oh, thank God.
24.
Aha!
18.
24, 18,
Dirty 20.
dirty 20,
15.
15.
Nat 1.
Great.
Ugh.
You
We all get them.
So, Viridis and Fox Rose, as you're kind of trying to put the water out, you're like kind of tossed to the side a little bit, both of you onto the ground. Everybody else, though, you're kind of like, it's getting violent, but you're able to like hold your ground a little bit as you hear Florence kind of call from above, We've got to abandon ship, hurry up! And what do you do?
I would like to, before
We're in the middle of the
we
action.
do, I want to take a quick look, and I'm going to say to everyone, see if we can find what they were after. And I want to look and see if there's like something in these barrels they were smashing.
Okay, great.
What was my guy holding?
Yeah, so it seemed to be holding like a little box. Yeah, so you have like a little kind of cedar box essentially. But Alistair, if you want to go ahead and do an investigation, you can.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Okay.
I know which one you might want, but
Ho 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 ho! Natural 19 for a dirty 20.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, so as you're like looking through, you see that a couple of these boxes, the ones that were on fire, seem to be a lot of fine goods. You find a lot of what look like kind of gifts, like things that were kind of like wrapped and presented in kind of such a way. And you notice that for one of them, there's like a little card attached to it, and it says, "For your wedding day."
Oh.
But it's a little kind of lighted and cindered a bit.
Is there a name on the card for like whose wedding it would be?
If you were to open the card, which you do,
Yeah.
we'll say that. You see that it is made out to Duke Orsino.
Amazing.
And his bride to be.
So I'm guessing these things don't
So
like
cute.
the good Duke.
Hey, it seems not. Can I look in my... Is the tiny box... Can I open it real quick just to see what's in
You
it?
go to try to open it and it's locked.
Well, alright.
Deal with it later.
Something for later. As you all are kind of like take that moment to kind of like investigate and see what's going on. Again, the ship violently shakes again, and more water is streaming up. You basically
have to go.
have like up to your ankles.
I want to grab one not too scorched looking item that I can carry with me.
Okay, I'll let you grab like a little gift, basically a little wrapped gift box.
Sweet, grab a gift. And I'll shove that into one of my pouches, and I'll say, right then, let's go. And I'll help Fox Rose and Viridis up onto their feet. And I'll be the last one out. I'm going to let everyone else go first.
Okay, great. So everybody else, you kind of make your way up the stairs onto, and at this point, this deck is pretty much empty of people. Florence seems to be trying to get the last of the other ones and sees that you all are coming out. All right, hurry, we've got to go. And is kind of like corralling you all to get to the main deck. And it is, when you all make your way up to the main deck, the wind is howling, rain lashing, lightning streaking across, and thunder clapping. It's a whole scene, man. You think to yourself, because you're from the 70s. Anyways, as the boat kind of like rocks and everything, there are two life vessels essentially, and one is currently being like lowered into the water. And as it's lowered into the water, you see kind of coming up from the ocean itself a giant form, what first looks like an arm, as it goes kind of onto the side of this, and then
It's Phoebe.
Whoa.
Phoebe, it's a cat. Oh no, a giant water cat. You don't think a cat could be made out of water? They don't like water. This one, however,
Oh no.
but this kind of hulking creature seems to kind of like grab the side of the boat and tries to kind of like slam down onto it. And I will say, as you all are on the main deck, I'll let you. It's gonna slam more onto the deck to try to see if it's gonna maybe break it in half. But I rolled terribly, so it doesn't break it in half, but it does shake it violently. Okay, so it does that. You all are kind of like barely on. What are you doing as you're on deck of the ship with the rain and everything going crazy? And a cat goes by.
I'll help corral everyone onto the remaining lifeboat.
Okay, cool.
What does this thing resemble? Does it look like anything that anyone would recognize?
Go ahead and as there's a cat, I'll let
Is
you
it a
do.
Cthulhu?
It's
It's a Cthulhu.
Oh no!
No.
Oh
no!
We're all doomed.
It seems to be made out of the sea, out of the ocean. For a second, you're like, "Is this just a giant wave?" But then you notice there's something articulated about the
My
way.
God. We're in Moana.
No.
We have to return the heart of Tafiti.
Reward my boat. Come with me.
Okay.
I turn to Fox Rose and I say, quick, sing from Moana.
Make way, make way.
So you help the other kind of remaining people onto the life vessel. There seems to be one's like definitely lowered into the water. The other one is then going to start to be. You all could hop on that if you want to.
So what's the situation with like all the other people who are on the boat?
Basically, half of them are on one of the vessels over here, on one of the life vessels.
Okay.
Another one is like kind of right on the edge, about to be lowered. Some of the crew seem to try to be staying and trying to deal with and preserve the ship. However, as this creature kind of like, it's the force of it, you can see the side of the ship kind of almost start to break and buckle.
Okay. Okay.
Get on the boat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All of you on the boat now.
Yep.
All right.
Getting on the boat.
You all.
I grab Alistair's cloak. You're coming with us too, you idiot.
Yeah, I'm obviously going to also get on the boat.
Okay, so you all kind of get on to the boat. This strange water creature will then.
But I do make sure Florence gets on the boat as well.
She gets on the. You and her are the last two to get onto the boat as she's trying to like help everyone.
Do we have an awkward Mexican standoff of who's going to get in the boat first?
A little bit, but then she gives you that steely mom eye of like, kid, get real.
I'm like, no. My order exists for a reason. Get in the boat.
Right. We'll do it. We'll do it at the same time. All right. 1, 2, 3. This fun big old creature is going to like kind of almost like grab onto the boat. The boat is breaking. The waves are crashing as you all are in this small vessel. Go away, cat. I need everyone. Go ahead, everybody, make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, all right. It's the cynic. Oh.
I did pretty good.
Yeah.
A 6.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
17.
17. Okay.
13.
13.
19.
Great. Okay. It's kind of awkwardly lowered into the water and kind of like jerking in motion as this life vessel goes into the water. But as it does, and the waves are crashing and the water is going, both Brody and Viridis, you are thrown from the vessel.
I hand
This is
someone
my
a rope and
nightmare.
I dive in.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. So go ahead, actually, both of you, roll a d20 for me.
17.
Okay.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you, Viridis.
11.
All right. You both end up going over the right side. So, Alistair, you don't have to But Sophie's choice it.
Sweet. I'll give Red a rope, and I dive after.
Okay.
Because I've got the speed.
Okay.
Gonna
So
grab
Red,
onto the rope
Fox,
too.
you also grab
Yeah.
the two of you.
I just handed Red the rope, but I do hope everyone's holding that rope.
You have other people that are also doing this.
No, I've got it myself.
All right, as you dive in, they're not too far away. Okay, I will say you do, as you swim up, you see them kind of both, what would we say is go ahead, both of you do athletics check, Viridis and Brody. We'll see who's maybe a little closer.
A 13.
Okay.
Surprise.
3.
A 3. All right, Viridis, you're struggling in this water right now. And kind of like sinking under a little bit. Brody, you're a little bit closer. So Alistair, as you swim, you're able to get to Brody first.
I swim past Brody, but like while dragging the rope so that Brody can grab onto it. But I do like lifeguard safety measures, which means I never get that close to Brody.
Okay.
Because you never want to get close to a drowning man.
Noted.
So
I don't take you down with me.
Yeah. So I swim like sort of. I swim in such a way that I can like leave the rope I'm dragging for Brody to grab onto.
Okay. Great. Noted. So you do that, and then you're able then to get a little bit closer to Viridis. Do you do the same?
And I have a movement speed of 40, if that helps.
It does. I mean, we'll say, and also with swimming and everything, you're able to like do that where you avoid both of them, but kind of like get the rope where they can both grab onto it. I will say you both are able to grab on, and I will let, kind of as a group, you could roll. One person can roll with advantage, or you can all roll athletics checks.
I'll give somebody else advantage.
I have +6.
You have advantage.
Or wait. Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
Oh, never mind. Athletics, I only have +3.
I've got
Better than my
+1.
-1.
Still better.
These two
Here we
people
go.
were thrown from the boat.
With
I'm very
advantage.
small.
I thought acrobatics would do it. But all right, here we go. Oh, hell yeah. That's a 19.
19.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Yes.
The other was a natural 2, so thanks for the advantage.
Nice.
Anytime.
So you all are able to grab onto the rope and then kind of corral them and kind of get back onto the life vessel. But it is storming. It is raining. It is very, very kind of
Pull me
violent
up,
weather.
Red! Pull us, Red!
All right, go ahead and I'll let Red do a strength check with advantage because Fox is helping you.
Right. Good. Strength.
I'll be trying to calm people with my
man.
singing.
Oh, hello. That's a 15.
All right, 15. It takes like a little bit of effort, but between kind of everybody helping, you're helping and singing Fox Rose. You all.
What can I say except you're welcome?
As you all are able to like get back onto the life vessel, and as you do and kind of look over, you hear a crack, like a sickening crack, as the ship is split in two, and this giant this large creature of water is swirling around and breaking everything around. And it kind of seems to be swirling and moving and trying to like affect the waves around all of you. And I'm going to have all of you do a survival check for me.
Does this have anything to do with the Fae or fiends or anything of that? Demons, maybe?
No, actually.
Ooh.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Nah. Nope.
18.
Nope.
18.
No.
18 as well.
18.
21.
21. Red. A 1.
Oh.
All right.
There it is. Everybody got one.
Technically,
Everybody got a 1.
There it is.
Listen, technically it's a 2, but like Come on.
As this kind of swirling wave is going on and you're trying to like keep the vessel afloat and also kind of guide everything, you see a wave kind of crash in the other vessel that's like a little further out, capsizes, and people scream, and then it goes like the wind kind of covers any sounds. For a moment, you think that this vessel will also kind of be overtaken by the waves, but you're able to kind of all somehow focus, despite Red almost also going overboard.
Listen.
Able to man this vessel, and it seems like whatever kind of this creature was swirling, it seemed most of its kind of anger and focus was on and is on the ship itself and less of these small vessels. And as you all are kind of like able to get away and into like kind of away from the storm within, I would say, the next hour or so, you are able to get away from the storm, and the music will shift because it's not as intense, as it's a steady rain, but the winds have decreased, and it's dark at this point with the clouds and night having fallen.
How many people are on this boat?
So there's all of you. You notice kind of, so you see all of you. I will say, you don't see Charlie.
Charlie.
It's you all, Florence.
You think he got eaten by seagulls? Maybe
That was the vengeance. These people, they were sent by the
Oh,
seagulls.
They were
They
sent
were
by
after
the
Charlie.
birds. That's
Yeah.
what.
You see
Oh,
Florence.
what a terrible.
You see a couple of like, you see what looks like a halfling family of maybe 5 kind of huddled together. And then you see 1 or 2, you see 2. Yeah, there we go, counting. You see 2 what look like kind of very soggy, maybe merchant types, human. But it's actually pretty, not to be dark, but a lot of people were in that first boat.
Us, no Charlie.
No, Charlie.
Well, that I feel. I made a joke earlier about the ship going under, and I feel like maybe I brought that about.
I don't think so. It seemed like it was forces that were bent. Wait, I didn't hear that, so never mind. I don't know that. I don't know about vengeance.
But I can reveal this information.
Go for it, because I didn't hear that. I'm like, who knows?
I did manage to communicate with one of them. They said this was an act of vengeance.
Well,
Indeed.
we can guess that it was against the Duke Orsino, seeing as many of those. And I pull out the one that I salvaged, the little box that's probably super wet and smushed from being in the ocean.
Yeah.
But I'll say, the boxes, those crates, were largely filled with gifts to the Duke Orsino for his upcoming wedding. I don't see why else they would want a vengeance against a merchant vessel.
Could I take a look at that?
Sure. I'll just give you I just grabbed a little box.
Do I know anything about Duke Orsino given my background?
Do a history check.
Oh, that is a 17.
17. Yes, I would say he is basically he and then the Countess Olivia kind of share domain for the overall civilized parts and aspects, non-foresty bits of Illyria, and that for a time he seemed to want to court her. However, she often rebuffed him, and that became even stronger after the death of her brother. However, within recent weeks, I would say just kind of in your travels, kind of keeping a keen ear out for any news, you did hear kind of in the past weeks that it seemed like they had reconciled and in fact had found the affections of 2 twin siblings from fine families, and are to be married soon, quickly.
Oh. Okay.
Sounds like a good play, honestly.
Yeah.
Somebody should write that down.
Lots of twists and turns there. Woo.
So who's Duke Orsino? I say out loud.
And then I explain.
All
And then
of
I
them.
explain the plot of 12th
Right.
Night.
Yeah.
I really like the
Everyone.
part about the jester. I think he's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Pretty funny guy.
That Toby character, he's a good one. Interesting.
Also, not to alarm anyone, but I need to do something really quickly. And Alistair's gonna take his shirt off, and he's bleeding profusely because he's at 2 hit points right now.
Whoa!
And he's just gonna start bandaging himself and stitching himself.
What?
Do you need some help?
I mean, if anyone has anything to spare, I've been through worse, and I'm just sitting there stitching myself.
You
I
see
will,
the merchants go like in the corner, a little like.
I'll mutter something under my breath and give you a healing word.
Ooh.
So that'll be dun, 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 dun. That'll be 6 hit points.
Ooh.
Go back to you.
Nice.
Thank you for saving me, by the way. Don't know if I would have been able to make it back to the boat.
Of course. Thank you for this. But right, we're all gonna be depending on each other for a little while, it seems. So, thanks all of you, for the help.
I punch his arm like yeah, sure, bro. Can anybody who unlocks things? This one of the hot boys was holding this, and it's locked, and I cannot get in. I want to know why he wanted it.
I'm not exactly an expert on picking locks, but I could just smack it.
Well, that was my next step. So I'm just gonna do that now, and I pull out my Morning Star, and I just kind of like.
Wait. Yeah, that's my thought. You have a big old Morning Star that might smash whatever's in the box.
Okay, so you delicately do it, or are you thinking it as Alistair says this?
No, that's I think that's a good point, and then I hand it to somebody with not a gigantic weapon.
I'll take it and I'll try to like crack it with like I'll like wedge my spear tip into where the key should go, or like between the like where the padlock and the actual mechanism are, and I'll try to like crack it open, like pry it open with my spear.
Okay. As you go and try and pry it open, do just a straight dex roll for me.
Straight dex. That's a 14.
14. You go and kind of like try to finagle it and kind of get a little bit of a lift, but whatever this is locked pretty solidly, and you can't quite get it.
No dice.
It's a surprisingly sturdy lock for such a small box.
Anyone else?
I'm going to be much help.
I mean, the quarterstaff, but I don't think that's going to help you.
Just try to aim for like just where the lock is, Red.
Yeah. Yep. Totally. I've so got this.
So you just try to bust it open, basically.
Very dexterous. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'll let you do an attack roll against the box.
Incredible. Let's see. Oh, what is that? Well, I must have been doing it kind of softly because that's an 8.
An 8. You go and hit it, and there is a little bit of a crack. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit. Oh no. Oh fuck.
11.
Cool.
You know, this
17.
actually kind of works out for me. 9.
Cool.
11.
16.
16.
17.
17. Okay. I would say that, okay, so Virdis and Alistair, there's a bit of a kind of wave of energy. And for a second, you're a little confused and unsure. Like, wait a second, what was that feeling? But then it kind of dissipates. Everyone else, you suddenly feel your body's like freeze up, and you're really like you're feeling like this overwhelming panic of not knowing what to do and anxiety, and you just feel like frozen in place.
This is a bad box.
Ah. Yeah. Yep. Don't like this.
But it
I
has
take the
cracked
box.
I'm
open.
still holding it.
You're still holding it. You're just
Okay.
kind of frozen holding it.
I'll take the box and I'll walk like as far away from other people as I can,
Uh-huh.
and I'll try to pop it up.
Okay. As you pop it open, after a minute, that panic kind of dissipates a little bit for the three of you. You still feel a little shaken. As you open it up, Alistair, you see a little circlet, kind of different vines, made out of like kind of silver and gold, kind of twisting around each other, with like soft little pearls.
Can we see? Or is he holding it?
I would say, Alistair, if you kind of carefully open it,
I just opened it away from the others so that like if there was any more magic, it wouldn't affect anyone else.
Okay.
But then once it's open and I'm wearing a mask. Why did I do that? And then I turn back to the others and I'll show them the circlet.
Yes, it's a circlet of, like I said, silver, gold kind of vine inlay twisting with pearl and actually with some sapphires too. That kind of.
Wow. So was the
Ooh,
box
that-
just enchanted, or is this something magical?
I'm not the person to ask about that. I'm far from a magical expert.
Does anyone have detect magic?
No,
not
I'm not a
prepared.
Hey,
spellcaster.
Florence!
Right? Yes.
Could you detect any magic or evil on this?
Well, it did kind of do a wave of energy there, so I would not trust it.
Well, we're not sure if it did it or if the box did it.
Oh, right. Healing is sort of what I'd prepped for today, for my journey. So,
Great.
It's totally fair. I just was asking. There's no judgment. Go back to the group.
Can I just do an Arcana check on
Sure.
it? And see what
do an Arcana check. Roll an Arcana check.
21.
Oh.
21. As you look at this kind of strange thing, you don't touch it, you just kind of like look at it. You definitely feel kind of almost like a soft magical pulse. And I would say you recognize something, you're not quite sure what to call it, maybe like a kinship, a connection with whatever this source of magic might be.
Right. I think we should be very careful with it until we can properly identify it. Tomorrow, perhaps.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll like carefully tuck it into a pouch in my like various belts, and I'll tie it off real tight so that it's sort of stuck in. No one's gonna be able to get to it. I'm not gonna accidentally rub my hand on it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just put it like where everyone can see, just on my belt, so that like I'm not. I'm like very openly like it's right here. I'm not trying to hide it. and say, well, does anyone know where the hell we... Before we worry about the circlet, does anyone know where the hell we are?
Right. So I have proficiency in navigator's tools. So could I possibly use my... I have like a crystal star chart. Can I like...
Yeah,
Nice.
tell
use the
anything
star.
from,
Yeah. Go ahead and do a survival check. I'll say, without as the clouds are kind of dissipating, I'll let you do it at advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, as this clouds kind of dissipate, the stars start to pop out and gleam.
Alrighty. So that'll be a 20.
21. You kind of start to get your bearings. You kind of know that basically you kind of get your coordinates. North is this way. Great.
North Star.
Found it. And I would say with your kind of like navigator's tools, knowing where you all left, I would say, oh man. Just thinking about you and what you would know, but also your connection to nature. And so
Yeah, true.
I would say it's less of the idea of like, I have a map in my head, but
Yeah.
more that if you keep going northward, that would be probably your best bet. There may be kind of life and land. Actually, maybe not even too far away if you keep going northward.
Right. Okay. So I'll share that. I'm not sure how far away it is, but I think we should hold this course.
How many days were we on that boat? Only the one, right?
You basically had a good like
Mhm.
24 hours.
Oh,
And it was like a 3 or 4 day journey to get to Anglia, so I suppose we've
Be a
got some
while.
paddling ahead of us.
Yes.
Hey.
But hey, not to be too rude, citizens,
Yes.
we all spent the day trying to keep the ship afloat, so you all get to have first watch of rowing the boat.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
We'll do. You see, like
Alistair just immediately puts himself and starts lying down.
I'll step up, seeing that he's like, I didn't like it. I'm gonna step up and just be like, everyone's going to earn their keep. You're all just going to row first, and then we'll row some later. But we need some rest. Put a lot of effort today.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
of course. Right. Yes, you will rest. Florence kind of also aids you with that. And I will say that you all drift into sleep.
Before we fully drift into sleep, I do want to go to Foxrose. And I just want to say,
Yes?
good work. And I punch you slightly too hard, and then I go,
Monk punch. Boom.
Yeah, it's like slightly too hard.
Do you walk away? Are you still there?
No, I stand there slightly too long.
I go, oh, that really hurt. But
I'm really sorry.
and then I just go in for a really tight hug. I'm just like, but
Oh.
Alistair's entire body like locks up, and then you just see like his arms from like only the elbows like go and like return the
I'm just gonna say, thank goodness you're all right. I was worried there.
Yes, appreciate all of your assistance to everyone in the fight.
Good night.
Alistair, get over here. I want a pillow.
I'm like the boniest guy here.
Listen, I have scales on. No, you're not.
yeah. As you all drift off to sleep, it's been a day, an exhausting day. And as some of you kind of drift in, and there are different kind of dreams as the ship rocks back and forth. Red, as you sleep, for one moment, you hear this laughter, familiar, unsettling laughter. But then your mind kind of shifts away onto a next dream. Viridis, you feel wind softly blowing around you. You see green, beautiful palms, and you get the sense that the wind is almost talking to you, beckoning you to come home before your consciousness fades back into the darkness of sleep. Alistair, as you're kind of cold and cuddled up, suddenly your mind kind of shifts to the cold and the harsh rains in the monastery, and you just kind of see the face of your master, your main teacher, and just giving you a
In my sleep under the mask, I'm just scowling.
you just kind of see that kind of that's what you did today kind of look.
In his sleep, Alistair just mumbles, "Fuck you, Gideon. Fuck yourself."
Brody, you feel yourself wandering through streets, city streets, turning different corners. And as you duck around and kind of look behind you, almost feeling like you're being chased, you turn and look and you see your reflection. And you realize you're not yourself. This is not your reflection. It's the reflection of a face that you recognize. One of the sons, the eldest, ragged, beaten, very much having looked like living rough. But holding, as you look down at your hand, you see a small kind of medallion that has 2 eyes and is surrounded by 6 stars. And as you look at it, you're not sure why, but you feel reassured. And then your consciousness shifts. You all take a long rest. And as the sun rises the next morning, you hear gulls calling and immediately think of Charlie.
Think Charlie's not here.
And as you all kind of wake up, look up, it seemed like the people did their own watches and let you have a full rest. And you look over and there are white cliffs not too far away, a kind of rugged shoreline. And then a little bit kind of cresting over the cliffs, you see greenery and rolling hills. This isn't Anglia. You're not quite sure where you are as you look out, but you do see the beginning of an island. And we'll end it there.
Hey. 12th night.
Heck
Let's-
yes.
Oh!
We did it. Yay, y'all
I was
beat
like,
some guys.
Love it.
The ship did better than you saved people, basically.
And then they all died anyway.
Well, we don't know
I
that.
know. So upsetting.
What can you do?
Well,
We can't fight the ocean.
You saved some
they
people.
probably died. They didn't make it.
You saved some.
Anna killed off Sean's character in the second campaign.
That's what happens when you miss a
Wild.
session.
You died.
You died.
On the
I
other
take
line.
attendance
GG noob.
really seriously. We'll see what Sean's new character is now.
Oh boy.
Sean's new character is a member of a halfling family of 5.
Oh. Delightful.
Oh, wonderful. But yeah, we'll see what adventures y'all get up to on
I
this
love it.
mysterious island.
Nice.
Thank you so much for watching the 5th Edition Folio. And if you liked our adventure and you want to see what happens next, be sure to like and subscribe and follow the Masters of Futzing About. And we'll be bringing you more and more, sessions and see what happens on this fun adventure. Hope you keep watching.